Alright, we've got a new boss coming soon. I'm not too sure when. I think either next Monday or Wednesday at 3 p.m. EST on reset is when we should get it, but we'll find out more information closer to the release of the new boss called Plakidna. I'm pretty sure I'm saying his name right. He is going to be the boss replacing the Golem from seasons 1 and 2, the raid boss, and it should produce some similar rewards, hopefully still giving us 2 dupe stones to use on any unit we want to get them up to 2 dupes. So just extra screenshots, we got this. Of course, it seems to be one phase, but we will look a bit more into it. I could be 100% wrong, but overall looks very cool. Can't wait to see him in game. Honestly, this design looks way cooler than the other one, right? Now we've got a lot of information and we're going to be kind of like formulating some teams that we could build. I'm very sad because I don't have Gifso, and Gifso actually seems to be very good for this. So let's talk about it. Basically, okay, so his name is Plate Kidna. All right, that's an ugly name, not gonna lie. Anyway, I'm just gonna call him Three Head. His name's Three Head, okay? Three Head. So when Three Head takes damage, its attribute changes in the following order from red to green to blue. So you want to have units that are able to attack in the following order, and it's only when taking damage. So if you use support skills, it will not activate, but if you use a support skill like Voltos's, it will, because he is attacking to get that skill out. When Three Heads deals more damage to targets with lower HP, try using skills that grant your allies protection or HP recovery. So basically, they're like, yeah, just use this Charmy, right? Like this Charmy is gonna be insane in this, because if you really build her up for her HP, she's gonna be able to get the continuous damage twice, up to 20% if you have it at level 5, and give the defense increase. I think Charmy is gonna be amazing for this. Now afterwards, Plakidna, let me not say it. Three Heads has various DOT skills. It will be helpful to use skills that remove continuous damage or grant immunity to DOTs. Three Heads goes into a casting state for a fixed number of turns and then attacks with a powerful skill. Try to grant protection to your allies or apply a debuff to Three Heads. Honestly, so far, seeming very interesting, a lot better than season 1 for me, or like the Golem boss. I personally find this really cool. Not having 2 phases does seem pretty interesting. At least it seems like Three Heads doesn't have 2 phases, right? Now, if we go over a lot of the information, Ghost will also be very good. And I forgot about his skill page, what exactly it did, but I think it's going to be really good. So, at the start of every wave, has a 20 to 40% chance to grant DOT immunity for 2 turns. If this does not work, grant poison immunity. And then he himself grants DOT immunity on ult for 2 turns. And he could also remove 2 DOTs if he gets a crit on skill 1. He is going to be amazing for this if there is a lot of DLTs, which we're going to have to see a bit more in game, because I don't think Vanilla posted the full information completely. But I think that this passive is going to be great. Alongside his ult, Ghost is just going to be incredible with that little part right there. Now, when Three Heads takes damage, their compatibility changes. You can deal more damage to Three Heads when there are favored allies, obviously. Strike weak point. You can inflict strike weak point on a monster when a mage with the same compatibility as the one shown below the monster's HP gauge attacks them. Attack weak point is activated upon striking all the weak points in order. And to explain that a bit, let's go into battle real quick in the event. So it's literally going to be this. I'm not going to fight it because this actually makes me want to die. But let's just kind of explain what this means a bit. So we have to basically attack this in order. Is it going to show? So you have to do these colors in order. So when you attack red, it activates it. Oh, well, they died. But basically, if you attack red, then you have to attack the random color out of the 3. And then you have to attack green, right? So basically, it's going to be wanting you to attack in certain orders. Then you're going to be able to strike the weak point, which is going to be very interesting because that means there's going to be multiple points to how it works, basically wanting changing colors, and then also having an extra point for the weak point to be able to actually do more damage with this weak point, right? Now afterwards, you could get buffs probably by bringing special types of units, which is a bit interesting, but we'll see. So designated enemies taunt activation rate plus X%, damage res plus X%, activation rate plus X%, reduced damage res plus X%, activation rate plus X%. This is a marked as buff, but no idea. Transfer changes the target of a specific effect. We'll have to see more on that. Now, as for his skills, so there's an X% chance to inflict stun on an enemy for X turns, inflicts bleed on an enemy, dealing DOT damage for X turns, Skill 2, attacks after removing an enemy's barrier, removes all buffs from an enemy. That's a bit scary. Noelle's going to be not the best. I think healers are going to be much better than barriers for this. So, hey, Charm Me, bro. I'm telling you, we're going to need Charm Me. Then SP, X% chance to inflict stun on an enemy for X turns. Inflicts reduced all attack level X on an enemy for X turns. And then chance to inflict a mark. And a mark, if we go to Charlotte, I don't know if it's going to explain the full effect. But let's see. So, Charlotte has her mark. Basically, mark grants an additional turn if an enemy with a mark is defeated. So that means if the mark is placed on us and we die, an extra turn is going to be placed upon. So, or they're going to be able to attack an extra time. Now, there's a couple things to decipher. First of all, as for the colors, so how this would work is you would first want to attack with a speed unit. So let's say Kiato first, right? And then you would want to attack with a red unit, right? So you would then want probably someone either, if we're going to red DPSs, let's go over, I guess, to Pride Win. Red DPSs, low-key, like, Red Asta, I think Red Asta is probably going to be insane here. I think going for a single target is going to definitely, oh, not what I meant to press. And also, wrong SSR Asta, right? So, where is he? Where is he? So, you would really want to go for this. And then afterwards, I think it's green, right? So, I think Lich still carries here. In terms of, raids, Lich is good for the invincibility. So, I'd say that, like, maybe something like this. But I feel like you would want only 2 DPSs. And these are definitely the 2 best single target DPSs. So, then afterwards, I'd say that Charmy, you definitely want to bring Charmy. You want, I think, definite to me, of course you could get it for free from Gateway, so I'd say that saving it for Charmy would probably be the best. But if you want Vanessa, I understand completely. I'm just saying, make your life easy, bring Charmy, and then also, where is he? Ghosh. Ghosh, hello? Am I... Oh, right, he's not level 100. I feel like this might be one of the best teams, except for the fact that when they are on the green typing, you're going to be cucked. So, I feel like try this team out, see how it works, and then we could discuss it more. But if not, I feel like for Asta, you could easily put Noelle. Now, if you don't want to put Ghosh, that's fine. I think that you could easily put Lich. Vanessa might work too. Vanessa actually might work, all depending. And if not, I don't think, don't put Fuego, right? Do not put Fuego. And also for, what's her face? Charmy? Let me see, does Kohono have... Kohono, does she have continuous healing? So continuous HP recovery to 1 person, and then this is just HP recovery once. Okay, yeah, so Charmy's just better for this outright, better healer overall. Now, obviously, other people you could bring, definitely Lotus is just an overall good option. William could work in replacement for Ghost if you really want. He gives the attack buff for Asta, which he could give, right? I don't think Rhodes or Noelle will be too good for this, but Noelle's still going to dish out good damage. I think if you're going to bring one of the supports, probably bring Voltos for this so you could change the typings. But if you don't want to change typings, bring Finral. Overall, it's going to depend on how quick he is. Of course, this is early impressions, so we're going to have to see a bit more later on. Now, obviously, like usual, Jack could be used for these nukes all the time. And you could bring Charlotte if you really want. I don't think... Noelle's gonna, not Noelle. Any like normal healer is gonna be good. I think continuous HP recovery is just so much more potent for these types of game modes. Now, if you want to bring a really good support too, I think Gifso actually is gonna be great. I don't think Placidna has poison, but there is bleed, and there has to be more because they talk a lot about various DLT skills. So I'd say that if there is poison, he's going to be even better. But this guy has a 40% increased damage against bosses, plus all attack to all allies, which is going to make him really good. And then, oh yeah, okay. So then he can also dispel debuffs, which is overall like very good. And he has higher speed than everyone. So overall, I think that if you want to use Gifso too, if you have him, he could be very good. Now, of course, when the raid does come out, if I'm able to, I will try to stream it right away. We'll see. Would be lovely if I can. Not 100% sure, but overall, these are kind of my thoughts on what you should bring. Honestly, for right now, this is the team I'm really thinking. this, and then Ghost for the Dispel debuffs with the skill page, so you could get hopefully every turn with no DOTs, right? I think if the DOTs are annoying, this would be the best team. But if not, you could maybe run a barrier instead. We'll have to see. Now, of course, you don't need greens. That's the thing. But if you do, if also, by the way, you might actually need like a green typing for that like color, the like, what's it called? What do they call it? The weak point, to be able to strike the weak point. So I'd say that if you do, definitely doing this would be the best. And then the healer role, I do think you're going to need a healer for the later stages. But if you're going to just farm some of the easier ones, I think that Ghost might be better. So overall, it's very much in a decision, but it's kind of just to give a couple of thoughts and put them out there. Let me know with what we saw, what you guys think you're going to be taking into this, right? Because this is honestly a really fun type of event. I think that this raid's going to be better than the other one, because the other one was just kill as quick as you can and get to the next phase, and then next phase is basically try to one tap with either red Asta, blue Yami, or Noelle, right? That's basically it. But it gave good rewards, so remember, it gives really good rewards. 2 dupes. Hopefully it still gives the 2 dupes, because right now I don't need to save it. So right now we're at what? I'm at 3 dupes right now that I have saved, and with the Placidna or 3 heads, it's going to be up to 5. And then I'd be able, if it comes out before Julius, I'd be able to get maybe 4 or 5 by the time Julius rolls around, and I could maybe max dupe him really easily and not have to spend the full rotation. But hey, overall for crystals, I'm doing very good. 3 multis. I spent 1 extra so I could finish my weekly summoning thing, and then also I've got 9,300 crystals, so we're looking good in that department. Definitely also just better packs overall. So like, if you want to get packs, like these are much better than season 2's, right? So you know, if you want to get Julius up, I definitely think this is the way to be able to kind of dupe him out more. Try to get as high as you can in this game mode. So yeah, we'll have to see how it goes, but honestly, pretty excited. Let's look at him one last time, just in all of his glory. Honestly, just design wise, this guy looks so sick. This guy looks really sick. And then as for the like in-game models, sexy, absolutely sexy, absolutely sexy. The color like combination between purple, red, and green looks so sick, bro. Especially because like red and green are complementary, and then red and purple work really well, and then purple and green is also a really good combo. So I think that they chose 3 really good combinations. And as for the eyes, like hey bro, we're just going into a bit of design, right? The red and yellow with that green is perfect, and then the yellow and purple, actually such a fire combination. And I think his are blue. It's hard to tell. Is it blue? Yeah, no, the blue actually is so peak, bro. And like, it looks more green in here, but here it looks more blue. But like, even as blue, this is fire. Like this like kind of turquoisey, more bluish is sick as hell. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, bro. Like honestly, this is pretty cool. I'm just happy for more content. Like we've got a pretty cool event, and we're also getting a new raid boss. Like let me know what you guys are, by the way, in the raid boss. I've been able to farm a decent bit. I've got all the challenge stages. I've gotten a decent bit of rewards. Like I haven't bought anything, I think, except for the 5 skip ticket things, because bro, that's so peak, bro. Except for that, not really gotten anything. Hey, you know what, on video, let's do 2 of them, or 4. Damn, okay, let's do 2. Hey, if we get something good, bro, it's because the video luck, right? Come on. Okay, well, 2 shit pieces, I guess. All right, unlucky. So yeah, that's the end of the video. I'm talking way too quick. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.